October, 1912. Lidy. She waited impatiently for the cedars. The dry summer heat had held all through September, finally breaking in October with soaking rains and chilly nights that had the Strong family hauling out their quilts. The hills surrounding the cabin and fields turned colors, beginning with the bright red pops of leggy sassafras trees, bushy sumac, and Virginia creeper vines that gave way to golden hickory, river birch, and, near the creek, stately yellow cottonwoods. The oaks stubbornly held their leaves, yielding only a buttery brown before turning the color of old soil. Likewise, the scrubby evergreens began to take on an orange cast as the fall wore on. And the cedar berries, which first appeared as clusters of green and compact cones, began ripening to the dusty deep hue of a blueberry. Every morning, after Lidy finished cooking for Hiram and the girls, cleaning up the dishes and sweeping the cabin clean, she wrapped up in a woolen shawl and walked the woods and fence rows with a tin pail. Lidy's thoughts were a jumble. She alternated between worry for the baby and a low, boiling anger at her daughter-in-law. How could she be so selfish, so stupid? These thoughts gave her a brief pang, but then she felt righteous. Who was here, fixing things, after all? And who was suffering? Not Alta. Of that she was sure. And meanwhile, Lidy battled bone-deep exhaustion from doing the work of a much younger woman every day. She had known something was terribly wrong when Rebecca showed up at dusk 2 months ago on a field mule, which could scarce be spared during harvest time to visit an old widow lady 3 hollers over. The thin switch of a girl wore dusty dungarees and a baggy cotton work shirt, cinched with a piece of twine, her sun-bronzed face shaded by a large straw hat. If she hadn't known better, Lidy might have thought a young man had arrived in her patch of the Ozark Mountains, looking for work or selling something out of his saddlebag. "Ma fell out of the barn loft, and she won't wake up." No greeting, no preamble. Lidy knew it took every ounce of bravery the girl possessed to report this to her.